can fighting like a dog at the very first round, but I can do also 5 rounds. I'm not gonna explain my tactic, my game plan.
Anyway, why not try and become a 3-weight division champion? Something that no one has ever done.
Somebody told me he's working with a Dillashaw strength coach.
Yeah, Coach Cal. Yeah.
Yeah. What a fucking gem he is.
Tom Aspinall recently received the daring message from Gane stating that he is being greatly underestimated and that his grappling and wrestling have significantly improved. In a recent appearance, Gane disclosed that he has been working really hard on his grappling, which many fans view as his greatest weakness. He claimed that his defeat by Jon Jones taught him a lot, and that he's now using that knowledge to fully pursue the title. Because there is a chance that the battle will continue past the first round, everyone is talking about it. Ciryl has repeatedly demonstrated his ability to bang and move shrewdly while maintaining a fast pace for 5 rounds. However, Aspinall hasn't put himself to the test in that manner yet. Tom has publicly admitted that the bout might linger on into the latter rounds, praising Gane's deft defense, impressive IQ, and strong cardiovascular game. It's important to note that Ciryl's last bout wasn't particularly noteworthy. He narrowly defeated Alex Volkov via decision in a bout that many believe the Russian had won. Let's start the interview now.
I can fighting like a dog at the very first round, but I can do also 5 rounds. I'm not gonna explain my tactic, my game plan, but I can do both, and whatever gonna happen, I'm gonna be present. I'm ready for that, and like you say, he's a well-rounded fighter, but me too.
Both you and Tom Aspinall are certainly known more for your striking. Who will have the advantage if this fight goes to the ground on Saturday?
To the ground, the people like to say I'm not good on my ground game, but I lost just one time, and it was against Jon Jones. And trust me, I did a mistake, but normally I don't do this mistake anyway. The people like to underestimate me on the ground game, but I was never afraid to go on the ground game. Like I say,
Bisping thinks that if Alex Pereira defeats the Aspinall vs. Gane victor, he will unquestionably be regarded as the greatest of all time. After Alex vanquished Magomed Ankalaev and regained his title, his audacious post-fight declaration became one of the main talking points. Pereira stated unequivocally that he is not interested in facing the winner of Tom and Gane, but only in facing Jon Jones at heavyweight. His justification is simple. Given that he and Jones are already legendary, their legacies wouldn't be harmed if they lost. In their most recent episode, Michael Bisping and Paul Felder talked about this and described Pereira's decision to change his mind and challenge the Aspinall vs. Gane victor as completely nuts in the greatest manner imaginable. They decided that there would be no argument if Pereira really faced and defeated the heavyweight champion. Without a doubt, he would be the best fighter of all time. In record time, Pereira has already created history. However, the idea of him vying for a third title and establishing that lasting legacy has thrown the MMA community into a frenzy. What are your thoughts? If Pereira won the third belt, would you think he was the greatest of all time? Comment below. Let's roll the clip now.
Anyway, why not try and become a 3-weight division champion? Something that no one has ever done. And then that's it. The conversation's over. You're the greatest person to ever compete in this sport.
No doubt about it, right? I mean, there's no doubt about it. And I don't care who the champ would have been, right? It's Tom. But it wouldn't have mattered who the heavyweight champ is. If you win at 85, then you go and you win at 205 and fight there for a while and regain it and then move up to heavyweight. I don't care if it's Derek Lewis that held the belt. You go and knock out another guy and win the belt for heavyweight, yeah, you're going down as the biggest legend ever in the sport of mixed martial arts.
Hey, you mentioned Derek Lewis there. Derek Lewis versus Tom Aspinall. I'd like to see that, and you never know. Derek catches Tom, because that mother effer can knock out anybody. No, of course. If Pereira was to become a 3-weight division champion, the conversation's over.
A completely new dimension has been added to the middleweight chaos. Khamzat Chimaev was publicly accused by Morab Davalishvili's coach, Ray Long, of using urine while training with his new coach, Sam Calvita. John Anik, a UFC analyst, also didn't hesitate to bring up the topic, evidently interested in the ramifications. While dissecting the middleweight championship image and Chim's impressive octagon accomplishments, the subject was brought up. Ray Longo immediately jumped in, pointing out that Khamzat purposefully chose to train with TJ Dillashaw's conditioning and strength team, a group known for having fighters caught using illegal substances, including Dillashaw himself during the infamous EPO scandal following his bout with Henry Cejudo. According to Longo, this is by no means a coincidence, particularly in light of the most recent images of Chimaev seeming incredibly toned and strong, which have fans and experts wondering if there's more going on with that crazy conditioning than simply genetics and hard work. John Anik concurred that it's a compelling viewpoint, and while some wonder if Chimaev has resorted to EPOs to address his fatigue problems following his viral infection from years ago, the conversation only gets more heated. The MMA community is in a frenzy over this discovery, since Chimaev continues to dominate the division and Khamzat's team has remained silent. Furthermore, the story will not be forgotten anytime soon.
Somebody told me he's working with a Dillashaw's strength coach.
Yeah, Coach Cal. Yeah.
Yeah. What a fucking gem he is. Yeah. Like, you knew nothing about Dillashaw. What a fucking bunch of cheating motherfuckers, man. Good luck to you. Yeah, good luck. You couldn't figure that out. That's all right. All right, so that's the first bad sign. I'd have him triple tested before he gets in there. I mean, the guy's already huge. They're going to jack him up on some shit. Now it's going to be a problem.
Monster.
Guys, I know what the fuck is going on out there. You know what I mean? Like, you think everybody's on the up and up. You guys are really, really misinformed. I'm looking at it a little differently than what you're looking at. Out of all the strength guys, which there's a lot of them, go to the guy that only has the track record of what we're talking about. I don't know. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's the art of war, I guess. That's a pretty interesting choice to me.
Yeah. Go to the guy with intimate familiarity with EPO. Right.
After Mutlaf openly stated that he would be willing to fight him at short notice, Khamzat Chimaev did not mince words. When Ikram was questioned about a possible bout with the UFC middleweight champion in a recent interview with Usha Taika, Chimaev exploded. The issue is that Khamzat always faces backlash from the Russian MMA community whenever he makes a statement like that. Chimaev expressed his frustration with the unfair treatment. His discussion of battling a Dagestani person abruptly turns into an issue. However, it's only a sport when someone else declares they'll fight him. Khamzat has consistently stated that he will fight anyone who isn't his friend because it's only a sport. He doesn't allow his hometown or nationality to stand in the way. Khamzat posted this on his Instagram despite Dagestani soldiers like Khabib. Why do these moronic people get interviews? It's an inter-ethnic issue when I say I'll fight a Dagestani. It's sport when they claim they'll fight me. Put an end to your hypocrisy. One of the only significant Russian media sites that Khamzat has never interviewed is Usha Taika, and he dislikes them now that he's called them fools. This occurs as Chimaev prepares to take on Nasruddin Amadov, a middleweight champion with Dagestani ancestry, in his maiden title defense. However, nothing is official. Do you believe Amadov has a chance to defeat Khamzat? Post your forecasts in the space provided below. I appreciate you watching. For daily MMA news, remember to subscribe and leave a like.